Game this year.
Yeah, well, I think I've been doing a lot of slashing lately. So some of my favorite moves are Euro steps and hop step.
And now the starting line for your Dallas Mavericks. The man in the middle, at 6'9", number 55, Naz Reid. At guard, 6'6", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett.
Welcome. And now the Lakers starting group. Bridges out there with Wembanyama. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Reed. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now, Giannis, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Beverley, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Barrett. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Barrett with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Shot from the inbound. Barrett, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. An unfortunate struggle for this Lakers team has been injuries, Richard.
Staying healthy is the key to any team's success. But the past few seasons, the Lakers have had some really big hits. Luck just wasn't on their side in that regard.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Trains the three-pointer.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Lets it go from 11. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Bridges. It's good.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Barrett against Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Dinwiddie. rejection by Wembanyama.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
A different look for Dallas. Wagner's checked in for Reed. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dinwiddie. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Barrett. Now here's Schroeder looking to end the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Bridges. And it's Irving with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the layup is good.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere at any time.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And on the way from Irving for 3, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Wagner. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Dallas. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Rebounded by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Wagner, also R.J. Barrett out there. Naz Reid out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Wembanyama against Barrett. Over Wembanyama. And it's off the back rim, no good. Los Angeles leading by 14. You know, Richard, I've always wondered, how long does it take for a team to gel, especially if they've had big off-season roster changes?
Well, it all depends, Kevin. If you've traded key stars, you have to kind of rediscover your identity. But if it's bench guys, they can usually fold into a team very easily.
Wagner against Antetokounmpo. Wagner kicks to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bridges. uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got his second basket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Dinwiddie passes to Wagner. At the top of the key, Reed. Top of the key. Good work there as it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
They retain possession. Here's Wembanyama. Poked away. Down low. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. And the Mavericks call time here. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Zingas, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Walker comes in for Barrett. Irving's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
That bucket in no time at all. Murray's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Irving can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Miles Bridges, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Mavericks trail by 19. And a wide open look for Irving. No good with the triple. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Murray from deep three-point territory. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. DeJounte Murray is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Antetokounmpo in its small forward.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Mavericks trail by 17. Dinwiddie up top. He's covered by Murray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Dallas making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
Mo Wagner.
Irving for three. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 5 now.
And look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the Mavericks call time here. Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets. Here's Barrett, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
A second left.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
13 feet away. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Murray, no good. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Irving. Goes back up. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Murray, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
With how crazy his handles are, Irving, man, this man gets to the line a lot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Walker comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Murray with the jam.
There's so little ego in Giannis' game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Irving, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Walker. Stolen by Walker. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Irving on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Porzingis is out there with Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Schroeder missing.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Schroeder, and the three ball is good. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow. So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Mavericks trailed by 19. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Dallas calls timeout. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. It's checked in for Walker. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Barrett. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And so here is Dallas. Now Dinwiddie.
Spends just as much time working on his defense. Paid off for Murray right there.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he makes good on the layup.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Barrett slams it in.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Beverly. Count that one.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Mo Wagner's checked in for Reed. Walker comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Irving kicks to Walker. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Inside. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Off target on the alley-oop layup. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Launches it. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Barrett.
We talk about the importance of shooting while in rhythm. He feels confident doing this from downtown on the break.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home feeling good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Porzingis passes to Walker. Outside Irving. Now Barrett, defended by Beverly. Back to Irving. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't